Good morning, paper crafters. I am back with another 12 by 12 single page layout, and this one has to do with potty training. So my son potty trained himself at 22 months, and so I took some pictures. All right, so here's what I have here. I have an 8 by 11.5 piece of cardstock. And then my cloud paper is 5 by 11.5, and I just attach them with my ATG glue. Next, I have this tree border that I cut out a long time ago, and just kind of came across in my stash. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. See. So yeah, they say that girls are easier to potty train than boys, but that was not my experience. Yeah, I was quite shocked that my son at the age of 22 months pretty much potty trained himself. The only thing was he couldn't reach the toilet because he was so little, so I taught him how to straddle the toilet, and that's what these pictures are of. My husband did not like that and told me I was teaching him how to be like a girl, which I didn't agree. I just said, you know, he's just a little boy and he will figure out how to stand like a boy eventually, and of course he did, thanks to my husband's help. Alright, so I'm tucking these trees behind here, because this is just going to be like a background. You're really not even going to see these trees in my layout once I get everything down, but it makes it look like the woods are layered, which of course woods are, and I kind of like that idea. So let me go ahead and cut this piece off. There we go. And then I have this 12 by 12 craft cardstock, and I had messed up, so it's just been in my stash for a while, and so I'm going to attach this on top. Okay, now here is where all the fun begins, because I'm going to start layering these trees. Let's see how I want to do this. Okay. And as I did on my last layout, I've got little marks here, so I can kind of see where I want to put these trees. I'm not 100% sure if the trees I'm putting down are the ones that I want here, but it's okay. We'll make it all work. Okay, I don't want all of my, okay, so you see I did my, a few of the trees with chevron embossing, and then I did the trunks all with the wood, and I don't want all the chevrons right by each other. So let's see. And I did it in 2 different colors because I just wanted a little bit of dimension, and as you can tell, even though I have marks, I'm not quite sure where I have these marks at. I think I'm just going to put this right here for right now. I think I'm going to move that. Okay, and then I have this little fox, and the fox is cut by Little Luxuries Loft, and with the fox and the wood here, they are cut at 3.6 inches wide. And I want my fox to be hiding in the trees. So this is where I've got to play with this a little bit and figure out exactly how I want it. Okay. I think I'm gonna do it like that. I think that'll work out. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start attaching my trees. I want this to go all the way to the top but not go over. There you go. And I'm okay with them hanging off the paper onto the craft cardstock. And the ones that I have embossed, I will add a little bit more adhesive just to make sure that they are on there. So as you can see, I'm building up the scene, and those trees in the background do look like they're kind of far off, which is what I was hoping for. I want this border here not to be seen where it attaches to the sky and the green cardstock, so that's what I'm attempting to cover up with my fox and my trees. Trying to recall where I had this. All right. Next, I have an outhouse. And you're probably saying, outhouse? And you're probably wondering how a potty training page was doing with all these trees. Well, my very first episode, I believe, that I saw of Connie doing on Prairie Paper Crafts, she did a camping layout with an outhouse. And I've always wanted to do a layout with an outhouse, but I didn't quite know what to do it for. I have this weird obsession with outhouses. And all things old. In fact, in my bathroom, I have a wooden outhouse that somebody made. It's sitting on a shelf above my toilet. And then in my pictures, I have a picture of an outhouse that I took at Knott's Berry Farm, and I cropped it. So basically all you see is the moon part of the outhouse, and then there's some dried up like weeds around it. And I did it in a oh, what's that copper color when you do a siphon? I'm not sure. Picture. And I put those in frames with a bar of old-fashioned homemade soap and an old-fashioned water pump. And that's in my bathroom. And so I've always wanted to do a layout with an outhouse. And I just wasn't quite sure how to go about it until I came across these pictures. And then I was like, boys love to pee outside. And this is perfect. So my outhouse is from Snapdragon Snippets. It's 8 inches tall. And then I have this little bear, and he is from Stinkin' Cute Paper Piecings, and he's 5 inches tall. And he originally came holding a fish. And I just did not cut out the fish, and I found toilet paper and cut this out and made it look like he's holding toilet paper. And I love how his foot curves in here, looking like he's trying to hold in the fact that he's got to go to the restroom. So he is going to go right down here. Yeah, like that. So let me go ahead and attach these. Oops. I'm putting a lot of adhesive on this one because it's pretty heavy. And it's going to go on top of all these here, so I want to make sure it sticks. Okay, and then my bear is going to go right here. Okay, so I'm just going to put them right there. And he's got a lot of layers, so he actually has quite a bit of dimension. Okay, next I have my title, and I just made this on the silhouette. The font is ED Cowboy, I believe. And then I offset that in black and offset it again in the chocolate brown. Oh, let me see. I might pop this one up. Let me see how it looks. Nope, I think it's going to be okay with adhesive. But again, I'm going to put a lot of adhesive on so that it sticks on top of those trees. Okay. Then I have my photo mats, and these are cut at 3.5 by 3.5. So I'll put one down here and one right here. Okay. So these photo mats will hold a 3 by 3 photo. Okay. Then I have these little branches. I'm just going to some liquid glue. And I'm just going to stick it just behind this photo mat. Here's the other one. And these came off of a title. So, I can't remember which title. And then I cut out these little acorns because my son is very concerned about the fact that I took pictures of him when he was not even 2 years old, naked. So you won't see these put down, but the acorns are going to go on top of the picture, covering up my son's little tushy. So just so you guys know, I made those little things. But this is my 12 by 12 layout on potty training a boy. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.